In 2018, Laura Mitchell's husband died unexpectedly. His name was David, 46 years old, project manager, 2 children, cardiac arrest. It happened on a Tuesday morning. By Friday, the funeral was over. The house was quiet again. Relatives had gone home. Flowers began to wilt. That night, Laura opened her laptop. Not to work, just to distract herself. There was a notification. One unread email. From David. She froze. The timestamp said 9:14 p.m. That was impossible. He had been gone for 3 days. She opened it. Subject line, monthly update, Q3 targets. It was work-related, structured, professional. Signed, David Mitchell, project lead. She stared at it. Then she remembered. David often scheduled emails. He worked late. He planned communications in advance. She told herself it was that. A scheduled message. It made sense. Until the next one arrived. 2 days later. Different subject. Different tone. This one wasn't professional. It was short. Don't forget to call the insurance company. There was no signature. No formatting. Just that sentence. Laura checked the sent folder. She didn't have access. David's company had locked his laptop. She checked the timestamp. The email server showed it had been sent from his corporate account at 7:02 a.m. that morning. She called his employer. They said his account was scheduled for deactivation, but the process took time. Access removal required approvals. Multiple systems had to update. HR processed death certificates. IT processed credentials. Security processed building access. None of it was instant. That explanation helped. For a while. But the emails kept coming. Some were clearly automated. Calendar reminders. Subscription renewals. Software alerts. But others felt personal. One arrived with the subject. Flight confirmation. David had planned a family trip months earlier. The booking platform had sent the confirmation. It was addressed to him, automatically forwarded to Laura, because she was listed as emergency contact. Another message arrived from a fitness app. Great job this week, David. He hadn't logged a workout in months, but the system didn't know that. Data lags, sync delays, server queues. Digital systems operate on schedules, not on grief. Then something changed. An email arrived from David's personal account. Not corporate. Not automated. Subject, password reset code. Laura hadn't requested anything. She opened it. Someone had tried to log in. His account was still active. Because she didn't know the password. Because no one had thought to close it. She contacted the email provider. They explained the process. Proof of death. Identity verification. Court documents. Time. Everything required time. Meanwhile, the account existed. It continued receiving newsletters, bank notifications, old contacts replying to past threads. One evening, an old colleague responded to a message David had sent weeks before his death. The colleague had been traveling. He didn't know. He replied, "Let's discuss next quarter." Laura saw the preview notification. For a second, it looked like David was part of the conversation again, alive in the thread, typing somewhere. She didn't answer. She couldn't. She began to notice how many systems still referenced him. Streaming subscriptions, cloud backups, auto-renewal services, professional networking profiles. His photo remained online. His status showed active 2 weeks ago because the system measured logins, not existence. Laura later learned something else. Some email servers queue outgoing messages if they fail to deliver immediately. If a server retrieves days later, the email can appear newly sent, even if it was written before death. Time inside digital infrastructure isn't linear. It's transactional. One case, documented in a consumer complaint forum, described a widow receiving emails for 6 months, all triggered by delayed CRM campaigns, automated birthday reminders, automated billing notices, automated "we miss you" campaigns. The system never paused, because no one told it to. Laura eventually gathered the documents: death certificate, marriage certificate, identification. She submitted requests, account closures, profile removals, data deletion. Some companies responded quickly. Others required physical mail, not scans, not emails, paper. Meanwhile, the notifications slowed, then stopped, except one. A year later, on the anniversary of David's last login, a cloud storage platform sent an email. Subject: your memories from 1 year ago. It included photos, their vacation, their children, him smiling. The system had generated it automatically. She didn't delete that one. She archived it. Because by then, she understood something. The emails weren't messages from him. They were echoes of systems he once touched. Digital infrastructure doesn't process death. It processes inactivity. And inactivity takes time. In modern life, a person is more than a body. They are accounts, profiles, credentials, subscriptions, data. When someone dies, those fragments remain active until someone manually closes every door. And sometimes, no one knows how many doors exist. Laura eventually closed most of them: corporate accounts, bank alerts, professional platforms. But she kept one thing: an old inbox folder. Not because she believed he was writing, but because those automated messages revealed something unsettling. The world doesn't stop when a person does. It continues to operate on schedules, on cycles, on pre-programmed triggers. And for a while, it feels they're still there. Not spiritually, but digitally. Sometimes, grief isn't interrupted by silence. It's interrupted by notifications. And in the modern world, that can feel louder than absence.